How's everybody doing?
We're good, Ray.
Good. That's good. And everybody got those special presents I gave you? Well, that's just fine. I've got a few more deals to make, but I'll let you know as soon as everything's taken care of. Meantime, just sit tight.
Look, I appreciate what you're doing here, Your Honor, but you...
What I'm doing? Sheriff Parsons, what we're doing here is nothing less than maintaining the continuity of American government in the face of an unprecedented crisis.
I know that, ma'am, and you know I'm with you on that. But we're locking people up for keeping food for their families. That just doesn't seem right.
Extraordinary circumstances sometimes require that we take extraordinary measures to see justice done. You never used to have a problem with that.
I've had to live with that decision for 10 years, Your Honor. Not a day goes by that I don't wonder if I made the right one.
Carl, you made the right choice, back then and yesterday. I know it's difficult, but I need your support. Can I count on it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can count on it.
How you holding up, Carl?
Well, how do you figure?
That's a hell of a thing for anybody to see.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wonder if the strain of leadership is getting to Her Honor. I mean, hell, it'd get to anybody.
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
Just making conversation. But if someone did have to talk some sense into Judge Lawton, well, you're a popular guy. Your support would carry a lot of weight.
I'll think about it.
That's all I ask.
It is therefore the decision of this court that you serve a term of not less than 2 weeks in the county detention facility.
Whoa, what? No, you gotta be kidding me.
Sheriff Parsons, please take the prisoner into custody.
For God's sake, I just kept a few cans of tuna so my wife could eat.
And the law says that all food goes into the community food supply. You broke the law, sir, and the people here need to know that still has consequences. At least as long as I'm in charge.
Come on, son. No use causing a scene.
Carl, come on. You can't do this. You know me. I was at your wedding, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, folks, special delivery.
You're a lifesaver, Ray. What did we agree on for the price?
Don't worry about it. This one's on me. You can get me next time.
Really? Wow, Thanks.
Well, I'd say remember me on Election Day, but... So that's 5 first aid kits and 3 cans of gas for a pallet of canned food and some antibiotics, right?
Yeah, that's right. We've already got yours loaded up and ready.
Well, hell, can't ask for more than that. See you next time. How are you folks holding up?
3 more down with black fever.
Sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more, but I've just about burned through all my medical stocks. Everybody's got this thing, seems like.
Sure, I understand. You still got food for us, though?
Of course.
Haven't seen much of the Army these days. Have you heard anything?
Wish I had, friend. But whatever they're up to, they aren't telling me anything about it.
Maybe that's a good thing, right? Maybe it means this is almost over.
Maybe. But I'd still keep stocked up on ammo and food just in case.
About time you showed up. We've been needing those spare parts for a while now.
Sorry for the delay, darling. Took a while to scare up the specific parts you needed. Real tricky, you might say.
What did you?
Is that my food? Excellent. Hope you threw in a few cans of beans. One of my other clients loves those things. And don't worry. All this is going to work out exactly the way it should. At least if I have anything to say about it. Well, I hear Sheriff Parsons has been running his mouth again.
Really not interested in talking about this, Ray. Just take your payment and get out of here.
Oh, sure. Didn't mean anything by it. Just saying it's a shame he couldn't be discreet about, about things past.
Fuck off, Ray.
Hey, Carl, how are things?
Same as usual.
My God, I got here just in time.
What have you got for us today, Ray?
The usual. Couple crates of food, some gas for your cruisers, and a little something extra.
Oh, is that scotch?
Single malt, my friend. Your favorite, if I remember right.
You do indeed. I'll, get the rest of this stuff stowed.
You take it easy now. Your Honor.
Ray?
Got a delivery here for you, assuming you're not too proud to trade with me.
Our agreement still stands. For now.
Sure. Never know when things will change. Best to be flexible. I was damn sorry to hear about your brother, boys. Real shame.
Are you here to trade or get punched in the fucking mouth?
Fair enough. I got a couple cases of ammo and some canned goods here. How's your moonshine stock?
We got plenty. What I'm wondering, though, is what's to stop me from caving your skull in and just taking that shit?
Well, nothing, Mickey. But then, who's gonna bring you more?
You got some stones on you. Boys, get your lazy asses out here and bring this stuff inside.
Huh. I was expecting Mickey or Job to meet me.
Yeah, well, trust me. You don't want those two in a room together right now.
No trouble like family trouble, is there?
You don't know the half of it. You probably want to be gone when they get back.
I'll say my goodbyes then. And if you gentlemen decide you'd rather be in a different line of work, well, you just let me know.
You can't seriously be considering this.
I don't like it any more than you do, Carl, but we have to take a hard look at population figures and make some difficult decisions.
Forcing people to pair off and have kids isn't some...
No one's being forced into anything. We'd offer them incentives, extra food rations, maybe. But we have to at least consider the possibility that we are it, and the survival of our species depends on us.
Well, it still sits ugly with me.
Then I suggest you find a way to rationalize it.
The judge wants to talk to you. Get your ass down to the courthouse.
I hear Ray's got you doing favors for him now.
I really don't have time for this.
Then a quick word of advice. Pick your friends carefully, while you still have the luxury. I hear Ray's got you doing favors for him now.
That a problem?
Don't know that I'd call it a problem exactly. I'd just advise you to keep your eyes open. Oh, Ray talks a big game about everybody pulling together and helping out like some big happy family, but we've seen where that gets us. You've seen where that gets us. We are vastly outnumbered, facing an enemy that knows neither respite nor pity. Alone, we don't stand a chance. They will pick us off one by one, and we will ultimately be overwhelmed by a tide of soulless, ravenous husks of what were once our brothers and sisters. Our only hope is to band together, stand strong, and do whatever is necessary for the survival of the human race.
So what's wrong with helping people?
Nothing. But Ray and his grand vision lacks the kind of focused leadership that will see us through this crisis. You do well to remember that.
Patrols are back in. No casualties today, but no food either.
Again? We're going to have riots at this rate.
We've pretty much picked downtown clean. Maybe if you let the scouts range out farther, they...
I'm not willing to risk that. We're barely holding this block. We don't try to expand until we've consolidated.
Well, we gotta do something. We can't keep relying on Ray and his swap meets to keep us in food.
Ray's not the only one with a longer reach than us. Spread the word, Sheriff. We'll trade ammunition for food to anyone willing to bring it.